Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the sportiest of the streams. It's nice to see you all here tonight. Hopefully, you're all doing well here. We have a list of 2 matches tonight. We're going to be starting with Evolve Gray versus Nola Flight Deez. Then we'll be going up to hello, everybody. Hi. Then we'll be going to a later matchup between Omega Academy versus Heady Scarf Gang. This first one will be for Los Champs. The second one will be for the Splash Series. And fun thing about the Splash Series matchup, I'm going to be joined by a very special guest. You already know who it is. It's TommyBuckets, who's going to be joining me here tonight for that series. So it's going to be fun, guys. But again, we are going to start off with our matchup. Evolve Gray versus NFDs for the LOS champs. It's a tier 3 2v2 here. Week 1, both teams ready for the action. I know you are. Both these teams have a current record of 0-0, nothing. But that could change. That could change. Well, that will change, actually. It's not that it could change, it will change after this matchup. As both these teams looking for some wins, looking for some results. Again, at the very start of the season, you want to get those wins. This is when you come out and you try to scare everyone. People don't know who you are, people don't know what you're like. This is your chance to put on a mark and to keep it. Because generally, first impressions are really, really important. Especially as you go down in the season. Because teams that start off well, generally, rated pretty highly. They usually continue to be well. And you're usually rated very highly because they start off very well. You want to have a good start. This is the week to do it. For both Evolve Gray and NFDs, both of them on organizations as Evolve. And there's Nola Flight, 2 pretty good sized organizations here playing tonight. Evolve probably more well known for their work in the Premier Championship Series. But they have a team here. They also have a team in the Splash Series. They have teams everywhere. And then there's Nola Flight, who, again, we got to see Nola Flight play recently. It was a different team, obviously. It was Nola Flight Nebula when they played Knights of Chaos. I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So, that's going to be kind of everything with Nola Flight. We saw them play yesterday. They lost in a sweep. It was a close matchup, though. But they did lose. And as Inertia, is that how you spell it? Yeah, Inertia. Hello, Inertia. Ironic, I'm actually learning physics right now. So, that's pretty funny. Welcome in, Inertia. Inertia? Whatever, I'm not gonna go all geeky on you. You guys, but hello, welcome in. By the way, prediction poll. They actually said it for you all. Me. There you go. How you all doing? Light work? Well, if you were light work, it would be, you wouldn't have a very much inertia. No, sorry, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. That was a bad one. Hello, welcome in. Prediction poll's up, by the way, everybody. Go vote for who you think will win. You think it'll be Evolve Grade? Do you think it'll be NFDs? These are some good-sized organizations, so I expect we're gonna get a good amount of votes for both sides here. Maybe we'll surpass 1K. That's always fun if we surpass 1K points betted total. We have like 5 or so different people betting. That's always fun. As again, we're just waiting for everyone here to join on in for this one. As I'm gonna make sure we get a message with everybody. Sorry about the bright screen. As we're just waiting for them all to join. Again, this is for Los Champs, whatever you want to call it. Lobby info has been sent to both teams, so it'll be in soon, sooner than later. But it might be a bit late. It's okay, it happens. And we'll wait for them. Whilst having you guys have time to vote for who you think will win for the scheduled start time, which is in 3 minutes from now. So again, we're waiting for him. But we'll be there. As waiting, just waiting. That's really what we're going to be doing here. Just waiting. But again, it's the start of the LOS champs. It's the start of that is also it's the end of the week. At least for me, I always consider my weeks Monday to Sunday. I know it's a little weird because it's actually Sunday, but I consider my weeks like Sort of Monday to the end of Sunday. Hello, Panic. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. By the way, how's your match, Panic? This week for PCS? How'd you do? I think you guys won, right? I think Evolve had another really good week for them. But just waiting. Hello, Landy. How's it going? Welcome in, Landy. How are you doing? Yeah, match went well. Beat Astral 3-1. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. Congratulations. Been alright? Oh, I'm doing fine. This is a weird Sunday. Had a lot of schedule changes. But hey, we're here. We got 2 matches scheduled. I'm not going to bring up my schedule page because it is incorrect right now because, again, I have not fixed it. But basically, all you need to know is there's 2 matches tonight. First one will be Evolve Gray versus NFDs. And after that, we'll be seeing Omega Academy versus Heady Scarf Gang for the Splash Series. And we'll have TommyBuckets joining us for that, so expect it to be a good match. Again, here's our lobby. You'll be waiting for both teams. None of them are in right now. Not a problem, though. Again, I've heard that they're probably going to be a slight bit late. I know that Tip has also messaged me that he's having some internet issues. So he just needs to fix that. So we'll give him a few minutes. If Club Vengeance 130, congratulations. Sorry I couldn't see your match earlier today, by the way. With the time change and all that stuff. Again, congratulations. Good for you, Landy. Maybe I'll get you next week. Who knows? You have one more match, right? If you have one more match, maybe I'll get to see it. Maybe you'll just schedule me for like a random show match. I don't mind. I'm always up for show matches, by the way. If you guys have a random match or any grudge match, just play it on my stream. Perfectly fine. DM me on Discord. You know my Discord if you're on my server. There you go. Again, prediction poll is in its final minute now, guys. Go vote, vote, vote. If you haven't done so already, you should do it. Good thing. As waiting for them. Oh yeah, you have the forfeit next week. Here, well, if you have any like show matches or scrims or anything, just let me know. I prefer show matches. Scrims are not that interesting for me because it's like 6 different matches and there's no real care about the results. But yeah, you're gonna be 6-1 now. Hey, you guys are gonna do really well. Congratulations for being to the next stage. But again, if you have any like show matches or scrims, just let me know. I can always stream them for you. I don't have a problem with that. I'm always down to do that. This is a level 1900. Oh boy. Again, we're just waiting for both these teams. Of course, Landy. I'm here to support. I'm here to support DevCloud. I like DevCloud. You guys, the DevCloud organization is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, my nose. Here, 1 second, let me blow it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Yeah, we'll just be waiting for this, but as soon as everybody joins in, we'll be good to go. Gotta wait. That's the sad thing. We gotta wait because they are gonna be a little bit late here with both these teams. Again, some issues with internet. Said it should take around 5 minutes. If it takes a little longer, that's not unexpected, but again, keeping myself in contact with the teams involved here. And what's nice is I get to be up late tonight because I have Monday off from school, which is nice because my school does not always have a ton of days off. It's a very competitive school. That's not me to be like, oh, I'm smart. It's actually like super competitive. Everybody, my goodness, everybody talks about grades, but it's all right. It would be nice to have a day off, actually. I'm pretty tired right now. I'll probably use that day to help out with the with getting some info. Because guys, I am actually currently making. I have not actually talked about this. I'm currently making an info sheet about info for my stream. It's gonna be very simple stuff. It's like how many times did this certain thing happen? How many times did this thing happen? Basically, just to help me out because I know there's some things I like to keep info on about my stream. So I'm doing that. Also trying to update a lot of these things like videos and such, but again, just gonna roll in with it. New week coming up. Haven't been booked yet, but I do know there's people who want to book me, so. Just waiting on one thing. I'm just waiting for it. As again, stick around, guys. After the series, we'll have a really fun Splash Series matchup with a Mega Academy and Heady Scarf Gang. Again, currently waiting on Evolve Gray and NFDs to join on in. NFDs of the Nulliflight organization. That again has been on the stream recently. They were on the stream yesterday. As they, again with their Nebula team playing Lights of Chaos, when what was actually a super exciting series, so many crazy last minute plays, but ultimately ended in a sweep for Knights of Chaos. Now we'll see. Nulliflight Deez can get a win. What rank is this? This is tier 3. I don't actually know what the MMR levels is. Let me check on that for you. I do have a link to Los Champs. Just let me check for you. It is part of the. This is tier 3 of the 2v2. Tier 3 is. I actually don't know exactly. I can get the rules though. You get it. Tier 3 is. Here we go. Tier 3 is 1400 to 1600 MMR. There you go. So, like. I'm trying to think of what that would be in MMR levels. Like, around. You guys could be better at this than I am. That's like Champ 3, like GC2, right? Is that like that? No, it's more like Champ 3 to GC1, actually, isn't it? As there is Ernie and Papa Zek of Evolve Grey. Just waiting on the players of Nulliflight Deez to join on in. Put the series underway. What league is this? This is LOS Champs. LOS Champs, Landy. That's the league that this is in. Good league. Good league. We're just waiting on Nulliflight Deez. They're the ones having some internet issues, so we'll wait on them. As time continues to pass on. You know, in moments like these, I wish I had a co-caster with me. This is actually some of the most fun parts about commentary, just chatting. If I knew leagues to compete in, I can give you some options. Just message me. I can give you some options, depending on the MMR level that your team is at. I'm partnered with a couple of different leagues that work with basically every single rank, so you'll find. I'm sure there's something that you can find. Although the tough part is that you're in Europe, so that means this is really difficult because I'm more in tune with North American broadcasts. So I'm sure again. I know LOS Champs has a European league. I know Premier Championship Series has a European league. That's why you're in it. But again, I'm not in a ton of European leagues, so yeah. Tell me what your Mario level is. I could maybe help you out with something. As it sounds like Nulliflight is actually going to be joining in right now, so nice to hear. Again, we're just waiting on him. I'm getting messages constantly. I'm just waiting. Oh, someone's got a ping for me. See, is everybody in here? Let's see. I don't think everybody's in yet. No, we're still waiting on Nola Flight to join in. We're falling pretty late here, but... Hello there, King. King Yvonne. How's it going? I think they joined. No, they haven't. They are joining, though. Oh. There's a follow also coming from King Yvonne. Thank you so much. We're just waiting for him. As soon as the team joins, we'll be getting the series underway. And we're just waiting. Again, this is the sad part about it. We have to wait. I go to these people. Their ranks is around C3 to GC1. If that helps you. That's the ranks the teams are about. C3, GC1. That's about the rank level that they're at. One of them's having internet issues. We're just waiting until they join on in. Both teams are okay with waiting. Nice? Yeah, it is nice. And this is for LOS champs. Evolve Grey is currently in it. Again, they are fine with waiting. Again, we're just waiting for Nola Flight to join. They are later that they are here late. They're later than expected, but it's okay. As we will have to wait for them. Alright, cool. They said they're joining. Let's get in game here. Because that should be Nola Flight joining in. They're very late, but it's okay. Both teams said it's okay to wait. They had some internet issues. It's fine. It will be Tip and we tip on Nola Flight Deez, who will be their captain, Ernie of Evolve Grey. As there's Hydro and Tip. Hey, there they are. They're in. We'll get them in as quickly as possible. Here we go, a best of 5. Sorry about the delays, everybody, but finally we can get this going. As again, internet issues prevented Nola Flight Deez from actually being able to join in. Now they're here. Hopefully with less issues. Hopefully we won't have to encounter any more. In this one, it's Evolve Grey, Nola Flight Deez. The second time we've seen Nola Flight on the stream in 2 days. The organization lost no sweep last time, but here in this series, a different team, a different opponent. Do things change? Evolve Grey, though, of an organization that more known for their of involvement with the Premier Championship Series, but still, they got teams in like every single league. They've got teams in Skyward, they've got teams in the Splash Series, they've got teams, they've probably got teams in other tournaments that I don't even know about. And, they've got a lot of success to it as well. But here's a shot tip off the crossbar. No follow-up from Hydro. This is a 2v2. So you have to be careful with that first challenge, not overcommitting. Because the last thing you want to give up is a 2v1. Even though you should be able to trust your teammates, it's never a good thing to leave your teammates all alone. As now a miss from Hydro. Here comes Ernie in towards the open net. That will be the first goal for Evolve Grey. As a overplay there from Hydro, completely misjudged where the ball was going. And Evolve will take that one. Ernie, nothing clutch about that one, as it's a very easy shot for the striker here. There's now a fake kickoff coming out. We see a lot of those. 2v2s are known for having a lot of kickoff shenanigans. It's so fun to put in multiple different kickoffs. And in fact, it's going to work here. Hydro will score. The fake kickoff allows Nola Flight Deez to get the possession, and they'll never lose it as the ball off the back wall. In comes Hydro to put it through. And they tie it up with an incredible play off the kickoff. And giving in that kind of a play so early in the series is now starting to put Evolve on edge. They need to be careful with how they play on this kickoff because because that fake kickoff can come out from Nola Flight. They've shown that they're very capable of hitting it. Need to be careful of how you play. As Papazek now, mistake here. Tip infield, Ernie to clear out Papazek. Towards the sidewall, Tip will challenge him, but it still goes towards the midfield as Hydro under Ernie. Papazek with no boost here, and that one almost created a chance there. Tip trying to take advantage. Now he's just taking the boost. Evolve Grey left on defense with very, very little. And this is a chance for Nola Flight to put on aggression and put on pressure. But Evolve Grey trying to answer back with a clear of their own. Tip off the back wall. As it goes nowhere, Ernie. Actually dangerous here. That's just going to roll its way in front of the nets. Tip with the touch here. Hydro will get a clear off of his own post. As that ball almost bounced its way towards the nets. Now the other way, Ernie will stop that initial shot. Hydro. Back wall, Tip coming in, and that back wall for Evolve Grey has been left somewhat undefended so far. As now Papazek off the back wall. Almost gets the dunk. These players, so far, not a ton of team plays, more so solo-oriented, although that one is saved by Papazek. Tip tried to get involved, but Hydro really had more of a me mentality in that play. As now the net's left open, Hydro with an open one, and that will be a goal back. So far, the goals this game have not been from spectacular plays, but instead have been coming off of mistakes and overcommits. As this one from Hydro will allow Nola Flight to take the lead. This 2v2 series continues. Inch off the corner in for Ernie. He's missed the net. Hydro with control, looking towards Tip. Papazek off the sidewall. Ernie in field. Nothing there. Hydro will control it. Once from Papazek will go nowhere. Hydro down the field, stopped by Ernie. And the offense here from Nola Flight has been better at suffocating Evolve Grey. They really do focus, taking on that boost, but now a chance for Ernie, and he won't miss. It's a quick counterattack, and Evolve Grey are the ones to use it. As Ernie, it bounced off the sidewall perfectly for him. Hydro committed to a chip out of his net, trying to go to the back wall, but it was too slow. And Evolve Grey answer with the tie-up game. Papazek misses it from the corner. Ernie playing the clear upward, but Hydro infield, looking towards Tip, but Papazek with the early challenge. This will bounce its way infield. Awkward for Nola Flight is out off the back wall. Ernie! There we go, Evolve Grey. Another goal for them. As they take the lead back. Ernie off the back wall, and again, it's that back wall that's really making issues for Hydro as he is having issues actually getting onto it in time, covering up that place. And he will use that weakness again against Solar Flight. It's Papa Zach. The sidewall. Infield. Dribble, dribble, dribble. In front. Saved by Tip. Ernie looking towards the nets. And this one will be lifted by Hydro. An early challenge here will make that offensive hopes of Deez start to dwindle down as now Tip has to get a save. Papa Zek looking for this one off the back wall. Hydro can't read it. And Ernie couldn't either. But still going towards net. How did that get there? Ernie won't ask any questions. Instead, he'll take the chance that he gets. And even though he has no boost, that ball will pinball its way in front perfectly for him. No questions asked here from Evolve Gray. He'll just score. 50-50 to the sidewall. In front for Hydro. He'll put a long shot in. Saved by Ernie. As Evolve Gray now amass a 2-goal lead. Make that one free, except Hydro is there. Now he's past Ernie. Into up the sidewall. In up front. Hydro up. Tip trying to put the shot in field, but Ernie will have trouble collecting it. And now Ernie uses all his boost to get a shot on, but Hydro will save it. Offense may be back here for them, but Solar Flight Deez sent to defense. Less than 30 seconds for them. Trying to really challenge everything. They are desperate to get at least something to work for them. But Evolve Gray doing what they do. That's a save from Hydro. But it does use a lot of his boost. Tip. Sidewall. And put a shot on. Ernie is covering that place up. And now Papa Zek to end this one off the sidewall. That one won't go in. Ernie's will be saved, but it does not matter. Evolve Gray will take game one, as this one went back and forth. And we'll be heading to game two, where Evolve Gray have the advantage. And with that advantage, they can use that to add more games, as, again, it's both back and forth. There's a follow coming in from Pac-Man Banger. Thank you, Pac-Man, for the follow. Everybody's leaving. I think they're changing their decals. That's not uncommon. That happens all the time. When he joined back, I switched car. Yeah, I get it. I know. I've seen this happen before. Kids? Virtual? You calling me a kid, Virtual? I mean, you're not wrong. As everybody's in, okay, we're gonna go to game two here. Although Evolve Gray, you're taking this time here. Maybe some issues with Ernie. Hopefully we don't have too many things, because we did have a delay before the start of the series. Seems like everybody is okay. We'll go into game two here. Evolve Gray up by 1. Alright, Ernie's back. As soon as he joins. There he is. Okay, game two. Actually, I don't even know how old are you, Virtual. You're not that old, I don't think. I've talked to you before. You're not that old. Don't do that to yourself. Kickoff here. Favoring Evolve Gray. And as you've seen in that last game, kickoffs do matter. I mean, the kickoff that works was Nola Flight's fake kickoff, but it does still matter, as now Tip in field. He's got a chance to shoot this one. That will go in. As Tip uses that muscle that he has, and he forces Papa Zek to not be able to beat him out there just by pushing him away. Nola Flight Deez with the first goal. Off of that kind of pressure, off of that pushing. 50-50. Towards Hydro, who will take this one up. Maybe a shot, but he'll take it to ground. 50-50, not past Ernie. Ernie clears it long. Now he's missed this. Hydro off the back wall. Infield from Papa Zek. Tip off the side wall. Now Tip towards the net. Off the back. Ernie will get the touch. Ernie, 50-50 with Hydro. Zek doesn't actually get the touch he wants to. He wanted to do a wave dash, wanted to hold that one close, but instead it went a bit away from him. And this is Nola Flight Deez at their absolute best. This is when they hold possession. This is when they push you to your absolute limits. A great save there. Follow up from Tip not coming. And Papa Zek could maybe beat him here. Tip past Ernie as well. Open net for Hydro. There we go. Nola Flight Deez at a second. As Evolve Gray struggle to get the ball out of their half. Boost does not seem to be the strong suit here, as they have troubles actually running over the boost pads. Nola Flight looking to add a game to their total, but Evolve Gray have answers. They had answers last game, even though they went down early. They still could get goals back. They still had quick offense. Tip taking it back. Hydro keeping control. That one is somewhat menacing, but Papa Zek will control it. Now he's got to be careful. Hydro's chasing him down, looking to get the demo. Papa Zek will win the boost. Tip. Papa Zek up the field. Is now off the back wall, in front for Ernie! Stopped by Hydro. Tip. Can't reach it. Still Tip. Maybe a shot on over Papa Zek. A chance to pinch this one. Oh, he almost gets past Ernie with that. As Papa Zek jumped on by Hydro. And Nola Flight keep the offense going, keep the demos going. But Hydro, that's a misplay there. Papa Zek will challenge. And now potential for a shot for Gray. Ernie. Upfield, but again, that touch is too heavy, and Nola Flight will take advantage. But now Tip, he's the one with the heavy touch. Papa Zek with the clear. Evolve Gray trying to get something to roll for them on offense, but it's Nola Flight aggression, Nola Flight offense. They've not lost it at all so far this game. Up by Papa Zek. Let's go throw it downfield. Hydro. Off the corner, Papa Zek. Infield for Ernie. Ernie, that's off the crossbar. When you don't have many shots, those kind of chances really do matter. Now going back is Evolve Gray. It only mustered a single shot before having to reset the defense. And now they have a chance for a second, and now it's a mistake! Ernie into the open net! And I was paying close attention to Tip there, the defender on that play. As he went up the back wall, I don't think he truly noticed just the danger that was in front of him. Ernie was right on top of that, and him leaving the play like that allowed Ernie to have a very easy net to shoot on. You don't give people open nets like that at this level and expect them to not punish. As Evolve Gray now. Look at that goal. It's been Evolve Gray who've had more difficulties actually getting offense and holding it. And that's not just this game. It's been issues for them. Even last game they had issues with it. Papa Zek. Backwards. Tip, maybe upfield, but he'll miss this. Papa Zek back to it, but his touch goes nowhere. Hydro. Not even bumped here. Hydro's got control. He's got boost. He's got a dribble. Cleared away off the back wall. Papa Zek. No shot here off the corner instead. Trying to make things awkward here for them. Tip will clear it back the other way. Making it awkward was what Evolve Gray did so well last game. And they do it again here. It's Ernie. As Tip with the clear. Ernie off the corner. And that will be an open net for him. And now Evolve Gray have tied things up, very similar to last game. Very similar. They went down early, they got their goals back, and they started to take control of the game. Where the chances they were just so lethal. But a great stop there from Hydro. The defense from Nola Flight has not been bad. It's just not been able to contain Evolve Gray. Where Evolve Gray have succeeded. Papa Zek. Still play. Hydro's going to challenge him, so Papa Zek, the early touch in front. Tip won't jump. He knows that that's not going to create a chance. But this will. Hydro still has the clear over Papa Zek. Tip. Interesting choice there, going for that flip reset. He had an open net in front of him. Off the sidewall. Infield. Oh my goodness, that was close from Ernie. Almost put it in his own net. But Evolve Gray can get the clear anyways. As we head into the final seconds of regulation. Chances are we might be able to see at least one more goal in these closing seconds. Evolve Gray right now have the offense, and they get the goal there! It's Ernie off the challenge! The captain has completed his hat-trick here, and an improbable 50-50. And Tip was none the wiser. Played aggressive, thought Hydro had the play there, but unfortunately Hydro could not get a hold on that. And Evolve Gray complete the comeback. Now all he needs to do is hold it. Ernie, who's back corner. Upfield Hydro with the early challenge. Offense now for Nola Flights, but they need to be aggressive and they need to be efficient. One more goal for Evolve Gray should end it, but that's not going to come easy. Tip down the field. Hydro needs to hold control, but he can't hold it long enough. It's Evolve Gray now to lead by 2 as they look ready to sweep Nola Flight Deez in what has been, admittedly, a very fast-paced, exciting series, but Evolve Gray, it's been that efficiency of them that has worked so well. Game 3 should be upon us as Evolve Gray now only 1 game away. We'll just wait for both teams to be ready. As again, hopefully everybody will be ready here for DFH. What could be our final map of the series. Again, we're just waiting for both of these teams. Now they're in for game 3 here. Evolve Gray lead 2-0. Evolve, do they come out successful? And we're just waiting for both these teams. As why they're not joining. They are not joining for whatever reason. They can join. I might have to message them. Because none of them are moving. Tip's having an issue? Oh, goodness, he's having more internet issues. Yeah, okay, we're having some issues here with Tip. Hopefully not too many. We're just waiting for him. As soon as they join on in, we'll be good to go. Again, sorry about this, guys, but having some issues here. As soon as Tip is back, we'll get this game underway. And we might even see at the end of this, again, Nola Flight. Yesterday he got swept. I was waiting. I saw someone join there, but now they've left. We're just waiting for them. How do we go in getting you to cast LOS games? You ask me. You DM me on Discord or on my Twitter. Discord is SportyFC. My Twitter is SportyFCRL. You can message me either of those places. Send me a DM. If you ever have a series, ask me about it. It costs you nothing to book me. I am completely free. I have a very strong schedule as well, so just let me know whenever you want to play. You can't do that. Oh, you can. Oh, Stream Elements is back up. My goodness, how is it back up? I thought it was broken, but it's back. You guys can use it. Join my server, I guess. Interesting. And my Twitter is at SportyFCRL. If you want to message me there. I'm faster at messaging on Discord, so I would recommend Discord. Hello there, Seer. We're gonna chat here with Of course, Gwen Huevos. It's been good. I see you. All right, Tip's back. Nice. Well, we're gonna be in for game 3. Tip's been having some issues with his internet. Obviously, this one was his dog. It happens. It happens. Here we are, game 3, Evolve Gray. Hoping to end this series in a sweep. This is the game to do it. Sweeps are not easy. And for Nola Flight, this would be a bad weekend for them if both their matches on the stream ended in sweeps. As now Ernie tapped down off the post. That was close, but Evolve Gray still not able to hit the target. They did so in the last couple games. It took them a while, though. That's the thing, is they start a bit slow in these games, and then over time, they get better and better. Nola Flight, the start of this game will be their best chance to really rack up points against them. Many consider holding a lead better than trying to take a lead back. But for Evolve Gray, they're pretty happy with when they're down early in games, because as we've seen, they can make pretty strong comebacks. We'll see if they can. We'll see if they go that distance here in game 3, if they're forced into doing it from Nola Flight. But so far, Nola Flight, their offense has been somewhat slow, but Tip now. Past Papa Zach. A bad challenge saved by Ernie, though, as he'll rush back in to help Evolve Gray and to keep this one scoreless. That's cleared on field. Nola Flight very closely positioned here, and they need to be careful. That was something that caught them out last game for Evolve Gray's third goal when Tip was out of his net. He was too close to Hydro in that 50-50. So for Evolve Gray, a lot of clears from them. You can tell they're not fully comfortable with this position right now of their play, and it's definitely creating issues. They do a lot better when they can control the ball. Most teams generally do. They strike me as a team that clears a lot, but do so much better whenever that's not what they're doing to create offense, because here comes offense from Nola Flight, and they control the ball so well here at the start of this game. Zerny went for the boost, then went for the ball. He went for 2 different things. He really could only have gone for 1. And he made the bad choice there to go for the boost instead. Nola Flight Deez with the first goal in this game, but as we've seen so far, that hasn't really meant anything. Because even when Nola Flight amasses a lead, Evolve Gray seem to find ways to take it right back. Now Nola Flight keeping the pace at their level. Zerny will now look back towards Papa Zek. Papa Zek off the back wall. He's got an extra touch here. One-on-one play, but he just gives it away here. Papa Zek rushed his touch. And he just gives it right back to Nola Flight. But Hydro here, he'll put it in the midfield. Ernie, maybe offense, but again, he's going for boost. He doesn't even win the battle on that one. Evolve Gray, that offense, while still fighting, it will fizzle its way out here on this push. Nola Flight will get the ball away. Evolve Gray are having issues with actually holding the ball. They panic a lot. They get rid of the ball so often. And really, I think for them, if they look back at these kind of games on his replays, they could see just how much time they actually have. They have a lot more time than they think they do. That just could be a lot more controlled. Zerny now. That's what you do, but that one's just wide. Now Tip. Offense potential. Flip reset. Second. Oh, wait a sec. He's going for more. You thought for a second maybe he'd be able to get another flip reset on that. As now Hydro's got his flip. That one is in front. Papa Zek's got to be careful, though. Hydro will look to go for a bump. And that one, again, a giveaway. Could have gone for the 50-50. Instead, try to go for a clear. Tip, that one will be left. And again, another heavy touch from Papa Zek. Evolve Gray cannot seem to understand when the pressure is true and when it's not. Has a team bump here. Clear up from Tip. Ernie looking back, but Hydro's got the boost. And Hydro's got the goal. Evolve Gray have, I don't know what that was. Ernie and Papa Zek collided. And in a 2v2 team, that is the worst case scenario. As it looks like right now, we'll be going to a 4th game in this series. We'll see though. Just, how long this will go. Ernie's now missed an open net. Hydro. Back wall. Gets a dunk on Ernie. Papa Zek though with the offense. And so for Evolve Gray, the offense has been mostly consistent of them heavily hitting the ball, not really able to create chances, not able to use each other there. But that's offense. That's something they can be proud of, but still no goals. As this is the NOLA flight that has their defense intact. They haven't made any mistakes yet. Evolve Gray, it's been them who've had the issues. Ernie now has left the net wide open, and Tip will get that. Papa Zek was bumped, but Ernie was nowhere to be seen. He was loitering upfield, and he never thought to come back, even with all that pressure on Papa Zek. And right now, it looks like NOLA Flight will get a game back. They'll at least be forcing us to go to Utopia for Game 4. Now Hydro has another open net. And now Evolve Gray starting to push up very aggressively, but time is not their time is not their best friend. 42 seconds left. They need to get 4 goals. And almost impossible task here for them. As I assume we're going to be going to Game 4 here. We'll see if NOLA Flight can keep this this pressure going. Demo. Hydro looks to get the clear. Sidewall, second touch. Papa Zek off the wall now. Maybe a play to himself, but another miss. Papa Zek has been having a horrible game so far. It just seems like his touches are not what they need to be. They're too heavy, or they're not there at all. There's a Hydro, that's a misplay. But again, there's Tip there to help him out. Papa Zek infield. Now that one's gone nowhere. Hydro down the field. Tip jumping, but won't be able to read it. Papa Zek off the corner. And NOLA Flight will take Game 3, but I do think a lot of this came from Evolve Gray playing a lot worse than they did in their last games. NOLA Flight kept playing their playstyle. It does break down Evolve Gray, but Evolve Gray did not look good this game at all. Their offense was completely gone. There were less mistakes from NOLA Flight for them to capitalize, but it was also just less offense from Gray. They kept hitting the ball way too far ahead of themselves. A lack of offense that like that is going to kill you in twos. You need to have a better shooting accuracy. Now, Game 4, but everybody's in pretty quickly here. NOLA Flight got a game for themselves, but they still have a long way to go. Evolve Gray could still end the series here, but I think what will really be their biggest blessing is if they can score early. Because right now, NOLA Flight just seems to have the better start out of the gates. And Evolve Gray, I'm surprised they haven't lost games earlier in this series because they do start very slow. NOLA Flight up the field. Tip now. Misses this. Open chance for Papa Zek. He'll pull it downfield. Hydro back, but he can't get there in time. And Tip's whiff will result in Evolve Gray's success. As Papa Zek's shot down the field, Hydro will not get back to it in time. And as I said, Evolve Gray need an early lead. This is the lead for them. It came off a mistake, sure, but early lead is an early lead. Now a fake kickoff. NOLA Flight have used it before. This time it could still work, but that touch from Hydro will go nowhere. And now Tip, that's a missed touch. Ernie, stopped by Hydro. As now NOLA Flight after that fake kickoff. This is the issue with fake kickoffs. If they don't work, you're immediately stuck on defense, and you don't generally have and you're generally floundering to make sure you get your rotations back in order. Now they are. Ernie bumps by Tip. Oh, Tip down the field, and he'll go for it all by himself. Papa Zek's challenge was too slow, and then Tip went all in on Ernie and removed him from the contention. A crazy play there from Tip to tie it up for Nola Flight. As they find a counterattack to favor them. Now the kickoff, Hydro. Air dribble, he's off a line from the net and still has control of this, but no shot there. And now a double commit. Ernie with control. Bring it down the field. Now demoed. Tip with it back. Papazek's been bumped. Tip. Bounce shot. Shot there. Saved by Ernie. Papazek will move away from this. Just making sure to try to waste some time here of Nola Flight, because Nola Flight has that boost control. They're not afraid to challenge at everything. There's Evolve Gray a little more tentative. Pulling themselves back. As a Papazek. Left the challenge. Tip challenge by Ernie, but Ernie gets beaten there. Tip. From a low challenge to a high aerial play. Papazek will stop him. Hydro. Off the crossbar. Ernie's got some guts to not jump at that. So Hydro is just beating out Tip. Ernie down the field. Evolve Grave taking advantage of mistakes. Do it again. No, what a dunk from Hydro. That will get a play away from Evolve. Is now Tip off the back wall. Ernie is there to collect it. As now he's flicked past Hydro. Papazek now the receiver. As this game continues on, much less goal scoring and much more mechanics and offense from these players, but still seemingly the same kind of pace here from both of them. Something that Nola Flight have seemed to do a little better at holding. It's Papazek again, another heavy touch from him. Hydro looking to go and beat him out quickly. That one almost caught Ernie off guard. And now Papazek bumps by Hydro. Ernie's early challenge will prevent any sort of offense from coming immediately. It's Hydro off the sidewall. Papazek will miss this. Oh no, an error from Evolve Gray and from Nola Flight. Now down the field, Tip getting harassed, but he doesn't get bumped. He'll make the save in the end. Pump plays from these teams. It's been working, but hasn't been working extremely well for either of these sides. Now this one from Ernie, that one's weak. Tip down the field. Papazek. Misplay here. Nola Flight in field. Ernie will intercept. Now Ernie down the field. Another light touch. And Tip will look towards Hydro. Papazek will cut it off. And Evolve Gray trying to intercept plays here, but need to be careful in offense. But that's a beautiful play. And Ernie will score. Breaking what was a goalless drought for both these teams. It's a plate infield pass from Papazek. Off a free touch. He had no boost. Ernie's shot had to be well placed, and it was. Beating past the immediate challenger. Evolve Gray now have the lead that can get them to success, but they need to hold it. Maybe even add more. Nola Flight. Some pressure against them. Evolve Gray trying to hold themselves strong. So far, Nola Flight have not been able to score except for the very beginning of this game. Hydro infield. Second touch is good. That one was just wide. Ernie didn't even jump for it. And now it's a race to the net. Ernie and Tip. Tip will get the stop. Sidewall. Papazek has to jump over Ernie for that shot. Tip will clear it away. And now Ernie, aggressive challenge. And a second man, you can't do that. Because Tip will give a response. Ernie got a little bit aggressive there. Got a little too challenge heavy. And that's a play that Evolve Gray might come to regret. What was a strong lead for them now has dwindled back to a tie-all game. And with the aggression that Nola Flight have had, Evolve Gray are not going to get many leads early here. Or easily, I should say. Hydro. Sidewall. Over Papazek. In, down in front. Second in. Tip. Stopped by Ernie. Hydro's got boost. Ernie's going up the field here, and he's got to be careful. Papazek doesn't have a challenge. Hydro, just wide. Follow-up will go in. And Ernie went upfield, had a lot more faith in Papazek than he really should have had. Oh, I'm coughing. Talk too much. Nola Flight will now have a lead. We go to game 5. Evolve Gray hope not to. As it's Ernie to clear. Hydro. Looking back in field off the back wall. Stopped by Papazek. One more chance. That's all that Evolve Gray need. They can create themselves some offense. They can create themselves a goal. Hydro, 50-50 monster. He'll get through Papazek as well. With Papazek going back, he's got the boost, but he needs the offense. Hydro infield, tip, stopped by Ernie. And now keeping it up, it's Ernie. Papazek, that one though will hit the ground. It's Nola Flight Deez to take game 4 as Evolve Gray, but they did so well in their first games. Nola Flight Deez has an answer to. And we are going to have to push our next series back a little bit, but it's fine. Champions Field we go. Game 5. Starting up very soon. Nola Flight looking to get a reverse sweep. Again, after this, right after this match, we're going to be moving into our Splash Series matchup. We're just waiting on everybody. Okay, game 5, everybody's in. To the server, and now, last game of the series here, who will win it on Champions Field? Nola Flight Deez, who have been looking like the more explosive offense so far this series, or is it Evolve Gray, who have been able to take advantage of so many errors that Nola Flight seem to give? If there's any player I have to look at, it has to be Papazek. So far this series, he has been having issues, I think, in being able to connect with Ernie. A player I think I need to see that, I think for Evolve Gray at least, need to step up just a little bit more. There was almost a chance there for Papazek. Now he'll get up the sidewall. Infield looking for Ernie, but Ernie will back away. Hydro will clear it. Ernie holds control. 50-50. We'll go back for Papazek. Now he's bumped Hydro. Chance upfield for Papazek. Tip will get the save. Is now Hydro. Challenge. Ernie. With control. Tip will put it upfield. Now it's off the back wall in front. Papazek is whiffed. Hydro. And now Tip, stopped by Ernie. Beautiful save there. Evolve Gray can hold things tight. It came off a whiff from Papazek, but Ernie came up to make the save. Now, all alone is Papazek, stopped by Tip. Nola Flight Deez have everything that they need to win this game. But now they need to be able to hold their nerves. As Evolve Gray tried to put on offense, but good back. Hydro to Tip. Team bump there. And now everybody back here for Nola Flight. Tip. Infield. Papazek with the early challenge. Stopped by Tip there. Evolve Gray again. They're going to challenge everything that they see. If there's any mistake, any potential mistake, they're on top of it. Nola Flight Deez need to be a little careful here, because any mistake they make can be an early goal, and all you need is one goal to win this game. In 5, generally you see a very few numbers of goals that actually do go in. Papazek. Things around the sidewall now. Carries it around it, trying to go in front, but that one wide. Bounces his way. Hydro. Looking for a clear. Flip reset. Has it. Stopped by Ernie. Tip will need to go get some boost. Papazek off the crossbar. That was an open chance. And it was an open chance that he would want to have back. Evolve Gray now on defense. No goals yet. We're heading into the 2-minute warning. It rolls its way around the corner. Infield. Papazek towards. Saved by Hydro. As Nola Flight scramble to keep that one out of their nets. Now another chance. Hydro. Control. Demo from Tip. Hydro upfield. Papazek. They'll challenge him here. And Evolve Gray. And a reset. Albeit this reset's taking them some time. Nola Flight. Not going to let them have it for free. Ernie off the back wall. Hydro will clear. Papazek almost demoed there by Tip, but he wanted to go after the clear instead. Papazek now in field. Jumping is Ernie, so is Tip. Hydro and Tip both pinch it. It's now Tip. waiting. No, the pass, but Papa Zek right there. Double tap, double it in. It's Evolve Gray to score here. Tip wanted the pass badly there. Papa Zek kept baiting him into doing it. And off of that one, he'll make the double tap happen. Evolve Gray don't want to see that reverse sweep. They want to end it here in Game 5. This goal can help them towards that potential end here, but Nola Flight still have a lot left to give. It's Tip. Back, will take the corner boost. Now he looks for the clear. Instead, he's waiting. Ernie. Light touch and a team bump here, but Tip will ultimately break free. Papa Zek. Held on by Hydro as he'll pop it down the field. Tip. In the corner. No shot coming. Papa Zek's clear will almost get through towards, towards the net, but Hydro realizes it's off targets. Now he dribbles it past Ernie. Tip. One-on-one with Papa Zek. He's got Hydro in field, but all he needs is Tip. Tip himself with a flick, and it's tied 1-1. Nola Flight Deez. I said they had a lot of answer back with. They had that there with that beautiful play. The air dribble over Ernie, and then the 2v1, the dribble flick over Papa Zek. And it's Tip to work his dribble mechanics to success. Now Tip, ceiling shot in, Hydro. Maybe Tip was going for a team bump there. Not team bump, sorry, a team pinch. Otherwise, it didn't really work here. Evolve Gray now down the field. Ernie, saved by Tip. Nola Flight. Off the back wall, infield, Ernie. Look for the clear. Now Ernie. Dribble on, looking for the dunk. Hydro will clear it back. And now Hydro, one-on-one! Oh, Papa Zek will pre-jump that one and keep the ball away. Now it's back to Evolve Gray. Well, wait a second, Tip. Keeps it up. Tip with one last chance. Got the flip reset. Won't be able to use it. It's Papa Zek with a save. Hydro, dribble. Couldn't get the shot. It will drop down. And for the first time this series, we'll go to overtime. Overtime. In Game 5. Next goal wins it. Nola Flight Deez on the verge of a reverse sweep. Evolve Gray trying to continue the work that they had unfinished after Game 2. Got a feel for these teams. Probably pretty nervous. It's only week 1 in the LOS Champs tournament, but they come to face each other here. As Papa Zek's touch, not very well done. Tip will keep the offense running here for Nola Flight. Now you can shoot towards the net. Ernie will stop it, but a boost control for Nola Flight. Tip around the corner in front. Hydro baited the challenge. It's Papa Zek upfield. He's got the side boost, but Hydro has the ball. Hydro over Papa Zek. Gets bumped along the way. Ernie with the clear. Tip brings it back. There's now Papa Zek off the back wall. Hydro will clear it up ahead. Ernie back. And Ernie in by Hydro. Papa Zek towards the net. Tip with the clear. It's Ernie looking for an answer here this game. Now has a relatively interesting overtime here as it goes on and on. Both teams not trying to overcommit though. They don't want to do that. Ernie, he's got the fake. Oh, that will go in. A weird one here to end off the series. Evolve Gray will get their third. As Ernie's miss, Hydro was baited into the shot. And what a strange way to end it. It's Evolve Gray to go 3-2. They prevent the reverse sweep. But man, what a weird way to end it. It's been an unfortunate turn of events here for Nola Flight Deez. You could not possibly have expected that to happen. As, we will be moving into our next series very soon here. As we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to a quick break here actually. Again, we're late for our next series, but we are gonna have it pushed back. Both teams, I think, are okay with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back though. I'm gonna set up everything. Next series will be Omega Academy versus Heady Scarf Gang. We'll see you soon. Wrong one there. Welcome everybody to the Spuddy stream. Welcome back. Yes, again, we're a bit delayed here, but that's fine. It's the last match of the night, and it's the Splash Series. And of course, if it's the Splash Series, TommyBuckets is here, and TommyBuckets is here with me. How's it going, TommyBuckets? I know you've been having a weird week, but you're happy to be back in the casting booth.
Yeah, absolutely. Had to take the week off, but we are back, and I get to do it on a Sunday night with Sporty in the booth. I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah, of course. I also forgot to update my stream info, so let me do that right now. Season 2. This is Season 2, Division 2, Week 6, I believe, right? Week 6?
Week 6.
We're really close to the end of the regular season. This is the second to last week of action. It is, and to talk about both the teams here, you should be able to do it, because these teams, one team has been really successful so far, the other has not. It's Omega Academy, Heady Scarf Gang.
Omega Academy has played super well. They've been challenged a few times, and I believe they've taken one loss. I think it was early in the season. See if we can pull that up real quick.
Yeah, of course, go on.
Yeah, they took a loss a couple weeks ago to Goat Gang Gaming. It did go game 5, so it was a deep one. They fell just a little short. And then on the other side, you have Heady Scarf Gang. Kaiba, kind of the captain, the leader over there. You've definitely seen some growth from the team. They're definitely developing and getting better. A couple of missed opportunities, and that making sure your third man can watch them deep clears has been something they've really struggled with. And I'd like to see some improvement as we finish out the season.
Yeah, another major talking part about this series is Omega Academy's recent addition of Goose Milk as their new sub. He's going to be playing tonight, by the way, so we'll be seeing the impact that they'll have on this team. Again, some late substitutions coming in, some late additions coming in for some of these teams for the Splash Series. Again, a lot of teams here trying to settle on what team they want to play for the playoffs, and so still testing some things. Omega Academy right now in that top 4 that will auto qualify to the final stage, that final single elimination bracket. You want to be in there because there's some other really good teams that are in there with them. I mean, talk about some of them. I know we saw one of them recently with the Knights of Chaos. Are they in the same group? They are. Knights of Chaos is another one that's going to be up there with them. Mega, Goat Gang Gaming, as you mentioned. Damage Inc. is another. There's a lot of really good teams in this division.
Yeah, there are a lot of good teams and a lot of good talent. I mean, finish out the season strong, but I think the playoffs are going to be something really spectacle. I think there's a lot of great talent. These guys are going to push each other, trying to take home that championship.
Yeah, prediction poll is also up for you also. Go vote for you. I think we will win. Do you think it'll be Omega Academy? Do you think it'll be Heady Scarf Gang? While it's happening, TommyBuckets, we should probably weigh in on what we think about this series, because both of these teams coming into this one, on the surface, it looks like it's going to be one-sided. Omega Academy, again, they're 4-1. Heady Scarf Gang 1-4. It looks like it's going to be one-sided, but underneath, there could be some interesting things to talk about here about Heady Scarf Gang, because they do have things that can work.
Well, they've definitely progressed and gotten stronger as the weeks have gone on. They had a phenomenal week last week, tough loss, but you saw a huge improvement. Their passing and their team plays got a lot better. Like I said, one thing that's really haunted them is their accuracy on net. A couple of missed opportunities going wide, or just off the crossbar, or even just getting blocked in general, just means it wasn't necessarily the best place shot. And I'd like to see that get some improvement. If they kind of work out those little kinks, they could be a dangerous team. And sometimes it's those little mistakes that, that one missed ball deep, or that one shot you needed, and now your mental game's not there because you missed it. And I think that speaks a lot when you start getting deeper into these matches. The mental game of some of these teams, when you start getting those losses, it kind of gets mounting. And so far, Heady Scarf Gang still fighting back with a lot of good gameplay last week, and I'm excited to see it this week.
Yeah, of course. Both teams do have their coaches, though. Again, for Mega Academy, they have Coach Rogue. For Heady Scarf Gang, they have Bolt here. You'll see the impact of those coaches here in the series, I'm sure. As says something about these teams having coaches. Again, a kind of a mental rest that they can hold on to. But so far, I think the games speak for themselves. Omega Academy right now, the favorites. Who do you have winning this series, and for what reasons, and how far do you think we'll go?
A lot of it sits on Squeesh for me. He's been a phenomenal player throughout the entire season. He's got good stats, not only scoring, but just kind of being that playmaker, being that shining light that his team needs. And I think a lot's going to fall on the shoulders of Squeesh, whether he's having a good game or whether or not HSG is able to manage him. And I think that's going to be like a really big deciding factor.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think for Mega Academy, it does come from Squeeze, but I think for Heady Scarf Gang, I mentioned it last season. We're gonna mention it again. The impact of Bridge 4. He is, I think, the main reason this Heady Scarf Gang team will be successful. He's the reason they were successful last season. He's the reason they got second place. I think a lot of people forget about it. They were the second best team last season. But this season, it's been the complete opposite. This new talent coming in, like Omega Academy, have started to test these newer teams. We see it from everybody. But some teams have gone well with the pressure, like Astral Olivet. They have done really well with that kind of pressure. Other teams, I mean, even Go Gang's done well. Truth has actually progressed even better. Hey, Scarf Gang, though, I think the only team from last season who has not had a positive record this season. We're starting to see this new talent start to strike, and Heady Scarf Gang. The question is, again, I think for me, on Bridge 4, he is a shooting mastermind. You talk about them having shooting issues. He needs to shoot well for this team if they want to be successful. Because if he doesn't shoot well, it's going to be really difficult for them because he was a player that they relied on heavily last season. He was the kind of the backbone of this team.
Yeah, absolutely. A big, another player I like to watch on HSG is Darth Balls. We've seen him grow through season 1 and even in season 2. And games like this is when you really test players like that's capability, kind of see where that growth is at and how it can handle some of the tougher teams in the league. And tonight's going to be a good one for him. See if he can step up to the plate. Like I said, Squeesh, I'd have to take a look deep into the stats, but if I had to
That's
say
what I'm doing
like
right now.
a top 5 or top 8, you've got to think Squeesh is in an MVP talk. So it's going to be a hard one, but
Well,
sometimes these are the games that build champions. So we'll see.
well,
HSG had a
right
tough
now,
season last season.
right now he's got 73 shots, only one less than the current leader. He's got the same number of goals as them. Guess who that leader currently is right now in shooting?
Who is the leader?
It's Juicy Duck. He is tied with Juicy Duck for most goals in the league.
The same division over on damage.
Yeah, on damage, and those two teams I think have already played each other. Yeah, they have, and Omega I think they win that matchup against them.
I do think Omega
think they did,
came
right?
back and won that in a game 5 like OT.
Yeah. Whereas for Heady Scarf Gang, the entirety of the team, all 4 of the players that are currently on, they have combined 17 goals. Just to let you know,
season.
That is less goals than Grape on Damage Inc. That is less goals than Q-Cub on Truth. That is less goals than Jacob here on Omega Academy. That's a bit of a worrying sign for them. Another goal scorer we could talk about is Meatman as well in the same division, but again, that is worrying for them if they're combining for less goals than some of the players in this league who are not even reaching that top goal scoring mark. This is going to be a bit of an issue here for them as we'll get ourselves in this best of 5. Again, everybody's here for both these teams. Omega Academy, Heady Scarf Gang. Everybody is here for the lobby. It's a best of 5 series. Omega Academy in the blue, the favorites, the heavy favorites right now. Heady Scarf Gang looking to bounce back. This series about ready to begin. And right now, the question is, Heady Scarf Gang, can they get their shooting back on where it needs to be?
Yeah, it's been something that they've struggled with. They've definitely had some opportunities that have gone to the wayside or, just don't find the net. And they're going to need every bit of them tonight against Omega Academy as they are led by a shooter in this league, Squeesh.
Squeesh, yeah, he's making a name for himself as trying to become one of the regular season MVPs. Of course, we label MVPs at the very end of the season, so that depends if he'll do well in the playoffs as well. But yeah, he's already making a huge case for himself. Generally, if players do really well in the regular season, a good chance they'll do well in the playoffs. And so, Omega Academy trying to get themselves a bye in this next round in front. Speaking of Squeesh, there's his goal, the first one of the series, but I'm sure it won't be his last.
What a beautiful play. Gets a good read on the ball coming across the net. Kaiba almost getting it out of reach. Squeesh making it happen. Omega Academy find themselves up early here.
Now back, Goose Milk. Looking to add a second. Kaiba will stop it, but already a little worrying for Heady Scarf Gang as a goal against them in this first minute. Now in front, Squeesh almost gets a second. Kaiba, control, but Goose Milk will answer back. It's rolling up the back wall. Dorfball's got the clear. Heady Scarf Gang right now. trying to get clears, but you can see it. They're moving back left and right. Omega Academy are trying to transition the ball, waste up as much of Heady Scarf Gang's boost as possible, because the more you move around it on offense, the more the defense has to move up to keep up with you, and as long as you have boost control, that is going to be a battle that you as the offensive player can win.
Yeah, making sure that midfield line gets scooped up for you guys definitely puts a lot more time on the clock when you talk about offensive pressure. We'll be able to see if HSG is able to manage that. You like to see them kind of get out, get a bump on those players, try to slow them down. But here they come, Omega Academy on the attack again. Beautiful play.
Let's just jumps right in for it. Wins the 50-50. SFP Touch, one of the players that has started for this team, and the only player we haven't mentioned on this team so far has been Goosemilk, who has been added in recently. Now their new 4th player. This team has been running on the same level of 3 players, with Jacob included, for a while now. But adding in this 4th can help bring a bit of stability. They don't have to worry too much, as we'll see the impact that Goosemilk has. As Heady Scarf Gang looking for a goal back off the back wall, in front, squeeze with the clear. Now Kaiba's last back, he'll get a touch and prevent the offense from progressing any further for Omega Academy. Darth Balls, dunked by Touch. Going back and towards the net. Goosemilk will not be able to read this one. Squeeze will go back. A smart decision, doesn't want to take any chances there, especially with Omega Academy already in the lead. Now Goosemilk, that great decision will result in a goal, as Omega Academy turn the player right back around on Heady Scarf Gang.
Nice little turnaround play, not only from Goose, but also from Squeeze. Got the touch, that nice 50 win at the midfield line. Good read for both of them, make that play develop and happen. Almost got a save from Darth, but a little out of the way. HSG almost set themselves up there on a kickoff goal, but again, we talk about the missed opportunities. They were close just a little bit ago with a pass coming off Koba to Kaiba. Went just a little wide, and now a kickoff opportunity that just didn't find the target. It's little things like that that can really help change the game, not just both score-wise, but keeping the players mental in the game.
Yeah, right now Heady Scarf Gang, that mental, not in the best point, but there's a good play from Kaiba. Oh, and it will bounce its way in. The Omega Academy defender didn't believe it. But there it is, Heady Scarf Gang's first goal, as Omega Academy just a little too aggressive there.
What a banger of a placement. Way to get it on target there from Kaiba, but they need 2 more. Can they do it in 2:10 is the question.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be asking that as a question for most teams, but with how much they've struggled right now, as Omega Academy trying to reset to 3 goals, they will. As Squeeze will score again. I mean, the question for Heady Scarf Gang is, can they dig themselves out of this goal drought ditch that they've been stuck in? Because, again, last season, scoring was not an issue for them, but this season it is. This season, defense has gotten so much better, and they weren't able to adapt to it. That's been the main reason why they've been a 1-4 team. It's not that they're a bad team, it's just that their offense has been so counterproductive that it has been weighing the rest of the team down. As now upfield, Goosemilk will get the save off of Squeeze, which is interesting. Now Darth Ball's off the back wall, and Heady Scarf Gang had a chance there. But again, it's immediately taken away. Omega Academy now move up to offense. The quick transition will help them out here. And we got to talk about that quick transition, TommyBuckets, because so far they've been using it so often for Omega Academy, and it has certainly been a massive benefit for them in this series.
HSG right now hasn't really gotten anything going on offense, and just as we get talking about it, another beautiful lineup for Omega Academy. Weesh getting up and getting the touch. What a beautiful play. Well, we talked about that 3rd man back on HSG, and you can kind of see that getting played here in this game. Omega Academy kind of noticing that deep ball game's available, and is just playing it to their advantage. Those counter plays can really be damaging if you're not paying attention to that player kind of downfield, being that outlet.
Now, what is clear from Touch? That is powerful. And Goosemilk almost jumped on it. Squeeze to make it 6. Couldn't do it, but here's Touch. The follow through will work. And Omega Academy firing on all cylinders here in game 1.
1, 2, 3. All players get the touch. Getting the touch that was needed. Man, that was a
tongue twister here. TommyBuckets, he comes right back and they make it hard for him. And here's a kickoff goal for Heady Scarf Gang. Interesting play there from Koba as Squeeze's kickoff was in fact not a very good one. He flipped away from where he wanted to challenge, and Koba will just barrel his way right through him. Heady Scarf Gang with the goal, but ultimately, if they want to make a comeback, they're going to need a couple more plays like that from Omega Academy. I mean, 4 goals in about a minute, that's not looking very likely here for a team that is barely able to score that many goals in the series as touch now. Surely that will have decided this game, because 5 goals, that must be impossible for any team, including a team like Heady Scarf Gang.
Under 60 seconds, they're going to need a miracle. They just got to shake this one off, get into the next match, and try to stay out a little bit on top of these goals. They're getting beat kind of far down range. Maybe it's softer touches, just kind of control the ball and really make those attempts count when you get down there on the offensive side of the ball. We've seen them a couple of missed opportunities, and it's little things like that that can turn into a 7-2 very quickly.
The Academy looking to make it 8, and as you've said, the big issue for Heady Scarf Gang has been their striking ability on offense, their ability to get good shots, get meaningful shots. This game, I think, has reaffirmed that statement, because it has been the striking that has been the issue for Heady Scarf Gang. Sure, they've scored twice, but both of those goals were very preventable for Omega Academy. Both of them came off of Omega Academy mistakes, and not Heady Scarf Gang being able to create that play for themselves. But this one in front, Squeeze will get the clear. Omega Academy, their chances on offense, though, on the other side, have been from their own doing. A lot of them have not been Heady Scarf Gang mistakes. Instead, it's been Omega Academy to create the offense for themselves. And, I mean, they deserve Game 1 wholeheartedly. This is Omega Academy playing like Omega Academy should.
Yeah, absolutely. They coming out, playing the game.
Oh my goodness, over 1,000 points. Wait a second, I want to cut you off. Squeeze has over 1,000 points. Look at this, 3 goals, 4 assists, 4 saves. Oh my goodness. You don't see that happen often in 3v3s.
No, especially with other players getting the points they did. Everybody was really communicating and playing well. But on top of that, you have the highlight play come from Squeeze. Just one more reason why we can talk about him being at the top of that MVP talk. Definitely going to need to see Heady Scarf Gang try to lock him down. Even just kind of lock down their defensive side of the ball. They kind of get pinched in here quick. We saw in Game 1. I'd like to maybe see some push out into those passing lanes, work on getting them midfield boosts, and try to slow down this offense coming from Omega Academy.
Well, we'll be moving to Game 2 as soon as Tommy ready's up.
Oh.
He is new to... look, guys, he hasn't done commentary in a while, so he forgot everything. So we're just trying to bring him through it here. As we'll move to Game 2 here, Omega Academy up by 1 game. Heady Scarf Gang, I think they really need to show up, and they really needed to show up there in Game 1 if they wanted to potentially make a comeback. Because right now, Omega Academy doing a lot better. Although the one issue that Omega Academy have been those kickoffs. I don't know what has been happening with them, but Heady Scarf Gang have a much stronger kickoff right now than Omega, but Omega have the offense here in front. That will be saved. Touch off the sidewall. Maybe a creation of a second chance. Squeeze. This one will bounce to Touch. Touch will get the goal. As it wasn't Squeeze, it was Goose Milk who actually challenged there. Not Squeeze. My bad on that one. As Heady Scarf Gang, too much pressure for them to handle. Omega Academy, the big difference between them and Heady Scarf Gang is that they create second opportunities, and those second opportunities are how they get their goals.
It was a wonderful play into the zone. Just stayed aggressive with it, something that we know they're known for. Kaiba looking for it, but kind of just sets it out in front of the net.
Oh my. No one jumped for that one there on Heady Scarf Gang. Goose Milk. I mean, he could just put that wherever he wants to. Darth Balls didn't even jump. He just gave up on the play there, and Omega Academy, I mean, they'll take that. That is a strange play. Darth Balls, what happened to him back there? Because he just stopped moving.
Might have panicked a little bit, saw the player already up. Would have liked to see him kind of wall off in that corner. Might have had an opportunity to get the save there. But you can't leave those opportunities sitting at the front doorstep. Omega Academy finding another one. Another beautiful play. Goose Milk with a nice pass out in front of the net. And Touch on the read.
And already, just like that, 3 goals for Omega Academy. They are ruthless. They're not letting Heady Scarf Gang amass any sort of lead. as they continue to do the goal-scoring rampage that they're known for. Darth Balls doesn't read this squeeze towards the net. Koba will clear it back. Touch off the sidewall, and bit of a giveaway there from Touch. No one was on it for Omega Academy. Now it's Kaiba over to second. Oh, that one is just wide. Heady Scarf Gang almost with some fireworks here to get their goal scoring started in game 2. Now Koba, that is just wide. Aggression for Heady Scarf Gang, but again, no real quick second opportunities. They can catch Omega Academy where everybody's floundering. Instead, it takes them a while to get those chances, although they are making use of some great offensive plays, but still, it just feels like that offense just lacking in that overall urgency that it needs to have.
Yeah, they definitely know how to make plays happen, but it's just gotta get the ball to fall in the net. Oh,
there we go.
Here it comes. Kaiba getting them on board. HSG now within 2, 3:19 on the clock. A lot of time left. They've got to play the current game they're playing. They're playing super fast. I love to see it, but can they continue to do it for the next 3 minutes?
That's the Heady Scarf Gang that we know back from Season 1. That's the Heady Scarf Gang that was strong. They played a very high offensive kind of game. They played where they were able to out-offense everybody else. The only team that they had issues with was Olivet, who would, win the season. But Heady Scarf Gang were able to keep up with a team like Olivet because their offense was so strong. Now, in this game, we're seeing glimpses of that. And now Koba, what a beauty there! Goose Milk will get the save. Koba almost found a second goal for Heady Scarf Gang, but Omega Academy clear it. Now Goose Milk, redirect, it's going! Omega Academy will transition quickly, and they'll be the ones to finish off their shots.
What a play from Omega Academy. I know Omega Academy was wanting to play Derek, but not able to find him this week to be able to make the field. And now we see Goose Milk for the first time. He said they've got some practice in and they feel confident, but we are seeing that here with this touch, almost getting the touch needed, but Darth with a beautiful step in that.
Squish with control. What's interesting this game is Squish, he played so well last game. This game, he has 0 goals. He has let his teammates do the work, and you can see for Omega Academy, it's not just a one-man play. Everybody talks about Squish. We talk about Squish so often. And the real credit to this game goes to Touch, goes to Goose Milk, who have been the offense for Omega Academy. As Squish, I mean, he just has to sit back and kind of watch as his teammates will let him play a little more defensively this game. Let him play a more of a relaxed role on this, as the whole team itself is just working like a well-oiled machine. At Touch, backflip to Goose Milk, and Goose Milk will complete his hat trick as Omega Academy continue to lay in more and more. This game is looking even more one-sided than the last.
Touch once again getting a beautiful stop right in front of the net, just enough to set his team up for success on that back corner. Definitely seeing the speed here coming from Omega Academy. Definitely a faster paced team. One of the things that's been really successful for them is how quickly they get going.
Yeah, that transition.
Here we're seeing it.
That transition is so important for Omega Academy. If they don't have a quick transition, their offense can sort of die out. And really, the way they have a quick transition is from plays like that. Players staying upfield, but that one won't work so well. Kaiba will score a botched play upfield, and again, that's how heavily they rely on each other here at Omega Academy. They need that transition to be quick. They need it to be well placed, and if it isn't, it goes against them.
Maybe that's something HSG starts picking up on, realizing they have an opportunity on a counter of their own, if you will. But they've got to stay aggressive and stay on top of those passing lanes for Omega Academy and really be there for those mistakes and those openings like that.
Oh, what a weird one here. Off the crossbar. Squeeze. Misses. Goose Milk goes under Kaiba. I have no clue how Goose Milk was able to fit that one in under Kaiba, or that he was able to guess that Kaiba was going to jump so high on that, but Omega Academy off of a strange pinch. That's just a weird goal for Heady Scarf Gang. Nothing they can really do about that one to prevent it. It's just a 50-50 gone wrong that goes all the way across the field. Omega Academy, though, they'll say, why not now, looking for a 7th squish. And wouldn't you believe it, but that's his first goal this game.
Relying on your teammates can really help you out. And stretching for it. Good read with the center. Kaiba was hoping to get it over to his teammate, maybe a little bit further on the other side of the field. Drops it down right in front of the net. And there it is. Omega Academy doing what Omega Academy does. They like to put points on the board. And in this division, I don't know if I'd take a risk of not putting points on the board against some of these teams.
Well, the question is, how brutal do they want to be? Omega Academy are one of the they're one of the more ruthless teams here. They do not care what the scoreline is. They don't care if they're winning by 2 or if they're winning by 10. They will continue to play the same kind of offense they play all game long. They do not stop. 8-2 right now, the scoreline. Omega Academy still looking. They want to make 9. Touch! There it is! That's the top left corner. And Omega Academy, I mean, they've already secured this game, but now just adding on more points, trying to make that tally look even better for them on the score sheet.
Squeeze Gino, not necessarily on the leaderboard as far as stats, but man, what a touch there. Always in the right position to kind of develop and organize his team. And you're seeing it happen here. Doesn't necessarily have to be the one putting it in the net, but he's just commanding the team, and that's where you see all that success coming from.
Squeeze. It's a little play. Got the fake. Now he's got the 50-50. Infield for touch. Double-digit goals for Omega Academy. And Squeeze, he does this one all by himself. The fake under Koba, and he goes by Kaiba with a nice 50-50. Sets up touch with a very easy slot in, and now Omega Academy have 10 goals. Again, it's even worse than the last game, and that's not a good thing here for Heady Scarf Gang. Omega Academy are just toying with them right now.
HSG's definitely going to have to shrug these off if they want to stay alive in the series here. You need a reverse sweep at this point, and it's been a lot from Omega Academy. You're seeing a lot of just kind of playing in those free zones, getting up for them passes. Omega Academy likes to use outlet options, that player being upfield, looking ready for a pass. And right now, HSG just doesn't see it happening. And Omega Academy is just letting it run loose right now.
Well, Omega Academy trying to just go up and continue winning here. They're now at 2. Again, right now it's a fight to see what team is going to be the top team. There's no real benefit from being the top team. You know, it's better seeding technically, but in a single elimination playoff, seeding does not matter as much as you may think it is. For Omega Academy, they want to be the top team because that's a fun kind of prestigious award for them. As it looks like Heady Scarf Gang are going to make a sub. Kaiba has left. We'll see who moves in for him. Again, we could be nearing the end of this series. So far, no one else has jumped in for Heady Scarf Gang. Is Kaiba going to join back? We'll see what happens here, because right now, bit of an interesting situation for Heady Scarf Gang, as right now there's still only 2 players in the lobby. We might have to wait for them. But again, Omega Academy, it's just been offense on offense. This game, everybody's been shooting crazy. When everybody has at least 2 goals per player, that's not a good thing for Heady Scarf Gang.
Yeah, their defense has definitely been something they struggle with. You know, when these teams play faster, when those outlet options are available, you've got to be quicker and quicker and quicker on defense, and you got to be able to guard that back line, and that's something HSG's been having the trouble with.
They're saying that there's a cross-platform issue. It's not me. I know I have cross-platform enabled. I will go and let Squeeze know.
Could try maybe restarting the lobby.
I will restart the lobby. Looks like everybody's gonna. As we'll be waiting around, having some cross-platform issues here. Oh, there we go. It's fixed. Goose Milk didn't have it enabled. Okay, it should be fixed there, Baltier, if you can get your sub in. I wonder who they will be playing here for. Oh wait, no, we already know. It's probably gonna be Bridge 4 who's jumping on in. Again, last season was hailed as being one of the major MVP candidates. I remember in the finals specifically stating it's either whoever does well in the finals, but I remember myself saying, like, hey, this Bridge 4 guy, he could be the MVP. Ended up not working in the end. It went to Bob-omb, but this season has been very different for him. He has been struggling, to say the least, when it comes to the shooting. He hasn't even started for this team most of the time. That's been how rough it's been. He's only got 3 goals right now to his name. And in the entirety of the season, he only has 4 shots. Of anybody that's playing in, there's not many players that have less than that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him too much on the roster. Maybe we'll start seeing him get in here. It looks like they might need a server reset. Like Squeeze might be asking as well.
Yeah, we'll do a server reset for them. We'll get a server reset. We'll reset the server for you all. That's fine. I'm just gonna move to this page again as we reset the server. This is a bit of a break here for Heady Scarf Gang. They can use it. It's an unintentional break, but this is a time for them where they need to talk with their coach, Balsier, about what they need to fix, because it's a lot of work in front of them. They have a huge plate and they need to make some changes quickly. I think this next game, they just need to throw out anything of their playstyle and just go for something completely different.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're not seeing too much of them. Like I said, I really like to see from teams that midfield line really getting out in passing lanes, because some of the more successful teams, what they're so successful at is passing. And when you kind of sit back in the defense and let them just pass the ball around, that's when those issues arise and start coming up. You definitely got to get out there, slow teams down, grabbing that midfield boost, getting some bumps, getting a demo. I don't know if we've seen one bumper demo from HSG, at least one that doesn't like sit in my mind that was like an important moment, and that's what they need.
Yeah, I think you said it very well there, TommyBuckets. Yeah, I mean, we need to see, again, I think HSG needs to go just all aggressive. I don't see, even if it doesn't work, at least they're trying. Because I need to see something just change everything, go for something completely unique, because right now, whatever they're thinking they can do, Omega Academy can just do it better.
Yeah, and I mean they do it better against a lot of teams in the league. That's the hardest part. HSG, a team that's struggled to kind of get things going, but they were a late bloomer last season. They had a struggling season in season 1 and kind of just came out and blew us all away in season 3 or in the playoffs. So we'll see if that's something that happens here as well.
TommyBuckets predicting season 3. All right then. I see what we're doing here. We're predicting season 3 as now into the lobby is Bridge 4. He again came in as the sub for this series. Now, Heady Scarf Gang seeing that they're going to need to change up something. This is a good start for them. They're changing up a player. They're bringing in Bridge 4, replacing Kaiba. We'll see if that makes any differences here. Omega Academy, though, have all the control right now in this series as Heady Scarf Gang have not been able to answer back. But again, this game, I need to see a ton of aggression from Heady Scarf Gang. Just change up everything. Go for something new. Because right now, Omega Academy still on the road to completing one of the most dominant sweeps we've seen also so far this series.
Yeah, it's been a very big matchup for them. Mega Academy showing why they're at the top, why they're one of the best teams, and why they're one of the teams that were able to actually slow down and take out Damage Inc. I knew it was going to be a strong finish for them, and it's going to be up to HSG here. How bad do they want it? Nice play from Darth, challenging that ball late up at the top of the crossbar, getting in the way just enough. Beautiful defensive performance from him.
Yeah, I like what you said there about Damage Inc. Everybody knows Damage Inc. for their offense, but Omega Academy, I think they have the best offense in the league right now. Is this one down the field? Oh, that net was left open. Touch! There's the goal! Omega Academy! This wasn't really them creating the offense, it was more so them seeing the opportunity present itself as everybody from Heady Scarf Gang left for boost, and there's Touch to put in the finisher.
Touch with a nice play. It looked like he was going to try to go up for it, realized there was an opportunity, got back down, and still was able to get a touch on the ball. Putting Omega Academy up early. Something we've seen them do all series long so far. Will HSG have an answer?
Now cleared up by Goose Milk. Maybe a shot towards, but that one's wide. Squeeze, demoed by Bridge 4, and it's going to be a chance for Heady Scarf Gang to get some offense. So far, a lot better this game than they have in their last games. They're not losing at nearly that same level of, that same rate that Mega Academy had in their last couple games, but so far the series still stands in Omega Academy's favor. Koba trying to create some offense. A triple commit there from Omega Academy, but So far, nothing greater from it. Bridge 4 off the back wall. Clear from Squeeze, but a double commit there. Darth balls. That one is too weak. Touch will save it. And again, that's the issue that we've seen from them. They can create chances. They can get pressure. But ultimately, that final shot from them has just been lackluster, to say the least. And this has been consistent for Heady Scarf Gang all season long.
Yeah, they've had some real issues with just getting that shot to land. Omega Academy putting another one on board. And sometimes that's what you need. You need that shot to kind of change the momentum in the game. Let the other team know they can get scored on. Let them lose that little bit of that confidence. But also gain some confidence as well. HSG has been crossbar and wide a lot all season. I'd like to see them kind of focus on that accuracy and start making teams have to worry about their shots. And we could see a new HSG, but as of right now, my oh my.
This is an interesting play. Squish went for it, got the second touch over Darth Balls, and then it was up to Touch to make that final shot, and he went for the fake. I think he wanted to hit that one, but he missed. It still works out, though, because in that position, no matter if you hit it or you miss it, it's going to become a goal. The defender just has to guess where it's going to land up, and they guessed incorrectly. I mean, it's a tough position for that last defender, as Mega Academy now at free. Touch. Redirect off the back wall for Squish. Squish downfield. Omega Academy connect beautifully here on their passes.
Nice play from Touch to pop it up out in front of the net. And the captain Squish raining down from the rafters. A beautiful shot.
Mega Academy now lead by 4. Is this just going to be very similar to Game 1 and Game 2, because so far they're amassing a pretty strong lead. Goose Milk here. Couldn't get the ceiling shot. Now Squeeze up for it. Faking it though. And now a miss. Kova. He can't hit it either. Touch to put it in. It's slow, but it will result in a goal. Squeeze took that away from him. I can't believe Squeeze did that. I did not think he had a touch on that. Touch. Let's take a look at this. Squeeze. Yeah, he did. He stole the goal. He intentionally did it too. You saw him jump there. He stole it. Squeezes. This is why he's the leading goal scorer. He just needs to get those stats. He needs to steal it from his teammates. I see. I mean, to be fair, they have been shooting incredibly well this series.
Yeah, Touch just got a beautiful pass to him up in the rafters and gets it himself. And Squeeze says, "Not today, young one."
He just needs those stats. He's like, I gotta be MVP some way. And you know, if it means that I take my teammates' goals, I'll do it. Here's Touch. That's a goal for him, and Omega Academy add on another. Squeeze to Touch, and Squeeze, I think, paying back for taking Touch's goal. Touch there with a great pass, and he'll use it. I mean, Squeeze's Touch made everything there. He opened up the net for Touch, and he didn't have to do much to score it.
No, it was a beautiful passing play right up over not only the midfield defender, but pulled the net just a little bit. And it was all the room he needed. Touch getting a nice read on the backside.
Heady Scarf Gang still at 0 goals this game. That was going to be one of the issues, bringing in someone who has had a tough shooting, and that's on a team that has in total had terrible shooting. But they needed to change something. They changed something, but unfortunately, the scoreline hasn't looked that much different, except this time there's been less goals from Heady Scarf Gang, less offense. While their defense has, I think, improved, it really hasn't been noticeable. As Heady Scarf Gang right now, I mean, I think they're just laying down in defeat here. 6 goals, that's an impossible comeback for them here in this final minutes. Omega Academy ready to go 3 games up here, and there's a goal from Touch. His shooting this series has been one to talk about, as he has now got 4 this game.
That shooting, and more importantly, just the touch itself, fitting of the name, gets beautiful passes, set up for a lot of great ones for Omega Academy, and on top of that, is able to touches needed to put the ball in the net themselves. It's been a phenomenal performance coming from Touch in Omega Academy's appearance.
Yeah, he's had to rely on his teammates' passes, but hey, it has worked. Omega Academy are a team that rely on each other. They trust each other. Now Squeeze taking it up, looking for another. Touch is there! Oh, Touch just stopped him. Goose Milk, he'll get this one. He's been very quiet this game. As, yeah, Touch stole that away from Squeeze. Paying back for what happened earlier this game. And we'll set up Goose Milk to get the team's 8th, but Squeeze, I think he's pretty unhappy that he couldn't get another goal to add to his tally.
I think he wanted another one, but fair is fair.
Oh, he's just stole this one from Touch. Squeeze just stole another one. I love this. I love this team dynamic right now. Omega Academy, look at this. This was supposed to be Touch's shot. Squeeze says, nah, I'm going to take that from you. And Squeeze will get another one. He'll get the goal. Took it away from Touch. I love this weird team dynamic.
Might have actually thrown Darth off just a little bit. Might not have expected that kind of leaning player coming up over the top. What a performance for Omega Academy. I mean, a performance that we saw coming. Squeesh and these guys have performed well all season. We knew HSG had a long road in front of them, and they just were not able to take up and keep up with Omega Academy.
Yeah, I mean, we needed to see a miracle from Heady Scarf Gang. Unfortunately, miracles don't happen often. And really, for Heady Scarf Gang, if they want to become that top team, they're going to have to work to get there. And so far, there's a lot of work for them because, well, every team will make the playoffs. Sorry, we'll make the at least the wild card. Heady Scarf Gang, they're going to come in as one of the lower seeds. They really need to work on a lot of things. And again, specifically, they need that shooting. They need it to be a lot better because right now, just seeing this from them, it's not enough. But their only win came from a forfeit as well. Like they haven't won yet in a series. Their only win came from a forfeit to New Age, and so that's an issue because if your only win is a forfeit against a team that hasn't won either, then that's an issue for Heady Scarf Gang because right now every team is beating them. They're beating them handily, and for a team that had so much success and is kind of a face of this league, they are not looking very solid. This is going to be tough for Heady Scarf Gang. It's going to be an uphill battle throughout the playoffs, but like they have a lot of work to go. They have one more week, one more opponent. That opponent is going to be, as I take a look here, that opponent for them will be Goat Gang, an interesting matchup from of teams from last season. But that series, they need to turn something around because right now everything is falling apart for them.
Yeah, their offense just has not been there. Like I said, it's been crossbar and going wide. Whether those opportunities are developing or not, and the progress might be made there as a team, you've got to get those shots to land. And when you're not landing those shots and you're getting beat on the back line, that's when you see matches like tonight where things just kind of get carried away. Omega Academy, a team that will take advantage of any detail you give them in a match, and they did that full well to this evening. A strong performance from them. HSG is going to need to change things around as we close out the season and head into the playoffs if they want a shot at making the upper bracket.
Well, let's get them in here for the interview. Welcome in, Squeesh and Touch. Welcome into the interview box. What a massive series. Congratulations, just 3-0. Expected. But this is why you guys are the best are currently one of the best teams in the league. Maybe even the best team with how your offense has been showing.
1 second. Sorry, we're trying to get Goose in here. He's not
There
really
he is.
familiar. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, now it's your turn to talk. Now it's your turn to talk. Again, crazy offense. It's Omega Academy. I mean, you guys are known for your offense. Probably the best offense in the league. And like this series, this was really just you guys showing why your offense is so formidable.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've had a few roster problems this season as far as like stuff like that. So we have to, rely on changing up a bunch of stuff, and it's been pretty rough. But luckily, I mean, we have a solid group of people here supporting us in Omega and stuff like that, helping us out with mentals and stuff like that. So it's just been overall just a team effort and just a team grind to get to where we are right now.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it. Squeeze, you're one of the top talks for a player that's going to be taking home possibly a league MVP this season. You're definitely in the talking, just looking at the overall leaderboard. And I knew HSU was going to have an uphill battle. And you guys came out and still put on a performance well done and well executed. I look forward to seeing you guys kind of finish out strong. And these teams are going to have to bring their A game against you in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. I'd dump it off to Touch and Milk if you guys have any comments or anything.
Yeah, I mean, like Sweet was saying, we've had some roster issues here and there, but at the end of the day, we've always, we've always come to realize that we still have an amazing offense and even better defense. I mean, we showed that a couple times this season already against some, self-proclaimed top teams. So, I mean, we'll be here to keep going and seeing where we can go from there. I mean, we clearly got our shots on tonight, and we'll carry that into the playoffs and whoever we play against.
Yeah, and as well, Goose Milk to talk about you. So, this is your first time playing in the Splash Series. How does it feel now? Obviously, being on such a strong team, but really making your mark. Games 1 and 2, you did not look out of place. Like like a lot of times when I see series with like new subs, they look like they're kind of trying to get themselves into the series. You did not look out of place. You look like you were pretty comfortable with them in those first couple of games.
Yeah, they come a lot more than what I'm used to. So the third game, there's a lot of misreading of the communication on my part. So there's a lot of really bad mistakes. But I felt like these two are really solid, and it's really nice to be able to join in and play with them.
Yeah, of course. Now, talk about next week, Squeeze. You guys got a interesting matchup next week. Who do you guys play next week? You guys play
I believe it's New Age Dragons.
New Age? Yep. Ah, you're playing New Age to end off, but obviously you guys are looking to get that top spot, that top 4 to auto-qualify to the next stage. I think you might have already done it, actually, with this win here. You might have already been able to qualify for that. I think you have as well, yeah, but how does it feel now kind of fighting for that top spot, and very likely you're going to get it? Talk to me about kind of your the confidence. You can't be overconfident going into playoffs, though. You can't be overconfident.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely staying as humble as we can. I mean, going into the season, like I said, we've had some roster changes, but overall, like in my mind, just as a team captain, I've tried to kind of reassure everyone that like we are, if not the top team in the league, and we just need to go out and prove it every week. And that's kind of helped us to keep the passion and the fire under our ass to keep playing. I mean, last night with Goose, we ran, I think, like a couple hours worth of just threes and competitive. Like we're just always in that mentality of being on top. And also just shout out to Goat Gaming again. They really put a fire under us. That one hurt really bad when we lost that game 5 OT. And that was just something that kind of fueled everybody. I don't know. I mean, and Touch as well. I mean, Touch is a great guy. He's been ever since he's came in, he's kind of just had the same mentality. And Goose now, I mean, working with him so far, I know Touch and him have known each other for a little bit, but me kind of just meeting Goose, I think he's kind of has the same, mentality and personality for the team. I think he fits really well.
Love to hear
Definitely
that as
didn't
well.
skip a beat.
Yeah, of course. Love to hear it from you all. Have any shout outs to make to anybody watching out there?
Yeah, hi mom.
That's wild.
Goose, I hate you sometimes. Oh no, I would like to go ahead and state though that I am no longer a fan of Squeesh.
Oh,
After those
shout out
Touch
to
and
Heady.
Squeeze.
not 1 but 2 goal steals.
Yeah, I mean, Squeeze needs that MVP. He's gonna get it any way he
That's
can.
what I'm saying, bro. I'm getting these stats, bro. I'm bad.
He's
Nah,
getting.
nah.
He's making sure he
At
gets
the
the
end
best
of the
stats
day,
out
we're a team.
as possible.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're just here to play and take it home. So
Yeah, shout out to Omega. I mean, just a great community. I really could not ask for anything more since we started that org. Everybody in there is just amazing. I love everybody there. Shout out to our coaches, Rogue and Junior. I personally, I know, would not be anywhere near where I am without those two. Genuinely,
yeah, they're definitely a huge help.
They genuinely have made me into the player I am, and I can't thank them enough for that. Shout out to my girlfriend for the endless support, and shout out to the boys here, Touch and Goose. I'm excited to see what we're going to be able to cook up in the playoffs.
Shout out to Uber for just now canceling my order that I ordered before the game.
No, it's chicken.
Oh no, there goes the food. Oh no, he's gonna have to go and find some new food. Well, again, you can still celebrate with that win though. Hopefully, you do get your chicken to celebrate with. As again, congratulations on your win tonight. A 3-0 sweep over Heady Scarf Gang. No one suspected anything else because that is what Omega Academy does. Big win again. Congratulations. Have an amazing rest of your night.
Thank you.
Y'all as
You
well.
guys are
Thanks
awesome.
for being great hosts.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Of course,
I'll tell
thank you.
TommyBuckets, man, it's been a fun reunion here on the stream. I know you've been out for a while, but it's nice to be back. It's nice to do some commentary together. But again, thank you so much. Do you have any statements that you want to say to anybody else out there?
Just hang on tight. We got a lot of big things happening for RLS. Excited to bring them. So, jersey, we got a jersey that is going to be shown on stream here shortly. Look out for that. You guys will have an example of what one might look like if you're looking to get one. And then, like I said, we're already preparing for season 3, finishing out the season here next week, going into the playoffs. And we're always trying to make progress towards a big thing. So I appreciate everybody being here, especially you, Sporty.
Yeah,
in
that
a
playoff
long
is
2
going to be
seasons.
that playoff is going to be juicy. We got some teams auto qualifying. We got some teams playing in a wild card. Top 4 of the wild card go to the top 8. The top 8 play in single elimination. And I don't know if this is true, but Div 2, isn't there like a finale where the winners of like both divisions play each other? Or
So it's broken down it's 16 teams broken into 2 groups. The top 8
yeah.
auto qualify for a 10-team playoff. The
Oh, it's
bottom
10 team.
8 play
10
each
teams, sorry.
other. Yep, the bottom 8 play each other. Top 2 join the other 8. So it'll always give a chance for that, Cinderella story type
Yeah.
situation to happen.
I mean, it's going to be what teams like Heady Scarf going to have to look towards. So, yeah, I can't believe I forgot this place. I'm thinking of the Division 1 play. The Division 1, that's a single elimination, I think, top 8, right?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, that's a single elim top 8. But, again, what a night for matches. But ultimately, again, thank you so much for joining. Now, have an amazing night yourself. Again, it was fun to be with you, and hopefully next week, I just knocked my mic, not my mic, I just knocked my mouse over. Hopefully you take care, man. It's nice to have you back in the Splash series.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to being back.
Of course. See ya. As now, everybody, I saw those requests. Don't worry, we'll get them done. We'll get them done here. Okay, we Here, Fire. Let me get them for. I got them for you. There you go. We'll get you added. We'll do them both, one after the other. Here, let me add you. I think I still have you added. Which one are you? Okay, is this one? Aren't you like this one? Right? This is you, Gamer Welch. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think you're Gamer Welch, right? Yeah, you're Gamer Welch. I thought so. There you go. We'll invite you in. We'll do some casual. Hello, Kira. How are you doing? By the way, thank you, Junior, for the follow. I wasn't able to say it during the interview, but I was. Yeah, I can send you a VOD afterwards, Squish. Don't worry about it. Is Tommy going to stream? I don't actually know. You'd have to ask TommyBuckets that himself. By the way, everybody, go support TommyBuckets on Twitch at TommyBuckets, TommyBuckets. Also, yeah, as soon as this VOD's done, you can access it. We're gonna do 2 casual matches, and that'll be it for the night. I'm gonna be doing it with Frosted Fire, who redeemed them, otherwise known as Gamer Welch on Epic. Oh, thank you, Squeech. Nice to see you, man. Always happy to have it. Omega Academy, you guys are solid. You guys are probably gonna be the favorites to win it, honestly, in your division. You might be the best, you're definitely the favorites to be the top team in your division. Although there's also other top tier teams like Olivet who are still insane, so it'll be a really solid playoffs. We're gonna have some really good teams playing. And we're just doing some casual right now. What's my rank? Ooh, I don't really have a rank. I don't play this game. But I'm hanging around like Champ 2 usually. Ooh, that's not a great challenge. Oh, that's a terrible touch. That's a goal. That's on me. That's on me. Why am I lagging? I'm not even lagging. What? Yo, someone check on Jordan. Is he having a stroke? I think he's having a stroke. A guy. Oh, that's not a great kickoff. I really can't do anything on that. Not like they can either. He passed Jordan. I hear you, Frosted. There you are. Oh no, okay, you missed the boost. Baking. Oh, Frosted. Oh, you gotta be a little more careful on that. I'm gonna wait for him. Up. Okay. The back wall for you. You can do it. Oh, what a save, my goodness. In front? Oh, he's not there. He's off to the boost. And, oh, that should have been a goal for them. What are you saying? How to become a good caster? It takes work, my friend. Trust me, I'm actually one of the less experienced casters out there when it comes to like casters that you might recognize. I've only been doing this for maybe about a year, but I've been doing. But in that year, I've been getting about 2 to 3 hours, actually more like 2 to 4 hours of matches a day. Are there? Oh, he is not even close. It's just about putting in the effort. Oh, sorry, Frost Fire. I didn't mean to do that. It's trolled. Was hoping you would go for the bump there. You can't challenge this. Okay. Wait on him. Not in. You can go get it. Can you follow it up? I don't want a shot here. Fire? Oh no, he's backwards. He's not gonna get this. Uh-oh, I'm awkward. Uh-oh. Could be a goal. Fakes me. Okay, you can get it, Frosted. There we go. Get out. Hi, flip out. Hi there. Oh. I have no boost. Frosted Fire. Oh, he's gonna take the corner boost. Oh no, he didn't. Why did he leave it? Oh, now he's all the way back. This is a problem. Please get it. Oh, he's not even close. That's gonna be a fight. Can't believe they didn't score that. Fire? Okay. Yeah, I feel like Frosted Fire is like nervous because I remember playing with him before. He is not. He doesn't usually whiff this much. Oh, that could be a goal. He's very jumpy today. I can tell you that. He's not gonna get to that. Although he could have challenged. Oh, he can challenge this though. Or he can leave it. That in? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, it's off the post. Have I, what? I gotta check chat. I'll check chat, don't worry. I currently need to get a goal. Get a goal. Oh, he just got outpaced. Good demo. Hey, you don't need to panic. I'm gonna back off. Yeah, he's going for the balls there. Uh-oh, I missed. Okay, this is awkward. I'm gonna take this boost. Around him. I'm gonna fake this so that he can have it, because I know he wants it. There you go. Oh, he's got a good. That was a good challenge there. Did I miss? Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Have I learned to play better from SSL games? That didn't expect to see me playing? Yeah, one of my fans, Flip Out, redeemed a reward. The score for the series, it was 3-0. It was a 3-0 series. The second series was 3-0, the first one was a 3-2. Have I learned to be better from SSL games? Not really, honestly. Like, I've learned like, the cast better from SSL games. SSL games are really fun to cast, but actually what helps you in casting is actually... Oh, I missed. That's a goal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, he is. Fire? Oh, that's on me. I don't really care anyways. No goal explosion? Yeah, my goal explosion is the poof. That's what my goal explosion is. Actually, my real goal explosion is actually the meteor shower, but I never have that on my screen. Hey there, Flip Sliderson. Hello, Flip. Let's see what he does. Midfield for you! Oh, he's not there. Oh, dang it, I wanted to bump him into that. No, I like the poof goal explosion. But I haven't really gotten actually better from SSL games from casting that. I have gotten better at casting. As, we're gonna do a second game here. No, you're right, Frosted. I actually made the mistake there for that final goal. To play a little better that game. You're just a bit jumpy. Hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, me too, Flip Out. I'm waiting on one confirmation. You can join back there, my man. What are you doing? Get back in here. You have one more game. You requested 2 games, not 1. You requested 2 of them. You're gonna have 2 of them. Yeah, it depends. I have to get one more confirmation, Flip Out. Everything will be good. Frost of Fire, you should be getting back in here. You have 2 games, not 1. You have 2. So you should be joining back. But again, yeah. I have... It depends on confirmations. There you go. He's back. Okay, one more game. I don't really care about it. It's casual. But yes, again, it depends on confirmations flip out. Chances are I'll get your series, but I'm waiting on one confirmation. It's for the finals of a tournament. And I know this person really wants to book me. So I told them that they will have priority on booking. So what I could do is I might accept them both tomorrow morning, and we'll see when they tell me that it happens. I'll probably accept them right after the stream. I'll probably make graphics and such for them, but tomorrow, again, it depends on that one confirmation, because he said that he could be playing on Monday, he could be playing on Tuesday. He also may not even be on my stream. He may have to be on somebody else's stream, who knows. But again, there's one person I'm waiting on confirmations for. Oh my goodness, let's just scoop it. You got this frosted? Oh, he is not jumping. Out. Good to see. I got you frosted. Oh, I missed. Gotta jump for this, Frosted. Oh, he's not gonna get that in time. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have jumped there. He shouldn't have jumped either. That was a bad jump from me. That was a really bad jump. I knew exactly what I was doing. Why is my ping going crazy? Sounds good. Thank you, Flip Out. Yeah, again, I have another guy who's also requested me for earlier that day. That I also haven't accepted yet, but they also are waiting. Oh, that's gonna be... Nah, you're not doing that on me. He's got it. Oh, too slow. Gotta wait on this. I got another save on him. There you go, that might be it. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. I had no boost whatsoever. It'll work. If you want to do some casuals, if you want to, you can do it afterwards and it won't cost you anything. It's just casuals on stream. Plus, you're free to do it outside of the stream. I can jump early on this. He's not even close. Oh, his teammate jumped. He had a friend to play with, but he doesn't know what time. That's fine. Yeah, I can join you with some matches. Flip out. Oh, Frosted, you gotta be a little faster than that, my man. You gotta be a little faster than that. Everybody's got a speed flip now. Oh. That's why you gotta learn that speed flip. Tough kickoff to learn. Oh, but now he's just failed a speed flip. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Oh, he's gonna go for it. A little too late there. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to that. I said don't go for it. No, I'm joking. You don't know what time he said? That's fine. I'll join you afterwards. Here's the stream's ending. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. You know it. Oh, okay. That I didn't think it was gonna work. I'll just take this boost then. Where's that? Oh, that's just gonna go in. What are they doing? These guys. I don't have their neck covered. I'm just gonna end off this game soon. Don't worry. Oh, they didn't buy into it, and that's not good. Challenge it, Frosted, please. Okay. Ugh, got it. Don't worry. Oh, almost got that. I don't know why I didn't jump for that. I was a little too, Ooh. There you go. Uh-oh, Frosted. I have nothing back here. Oh, that's not a good touch. Frosted, jump, 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 jump. Where is he? Where the heck did he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's not even close to that. That's gonna be a goal. Even though you have 130 ping. Oh, that's fine. You can still play well. I'm not playing the best this game. Good 50. Oh, okay, I gotta back off on this. Ooh, that's a good shot. Oh, it's just wide. That might be it. Yeah. Oh, good save. Oh, Frosted's overcommitted. I'll just let him do whatever he wants. Frosted? Oh, okay. You're not going for the ball there. It's okay. I got you. Uh-oh, he's just overcommit. This is not good. He's got this, right? Let's control it. That's good enough. We can challenge this guy from the corner. Go in front. Oh, I didn't want a second touch there. That's actually gone backwards. Okay, go for it. Oh, that's wide. Early challenge. That should be able to push him off a little bit. Got it, Frosted? Good enough. That's not a very good shot. That's wide. Early aggression. We need to get some offense going. Infield, Frosted, go! Oh, okay, it's close enough. I'm gonna fake it just so that Frosted can get back. One shot. Oh, he got the redirect there. That's not gonna be readable. Oh, he does read it. Nice. Jump in early so that I can beat him out to that. I'm just gonna let it go in front. Oh, that's not a very good touch. What a save. Up. Bumped. You do it, Frosted. Open net. Recover. I got it. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go, Frosted. We're the only US team. Wow, that's impressive, man. Hey, good luck for you. Good luck. I believe. Oh, no. Don't be a kickoff goal to end it. I'm gonna let it drop. I don't want to take a chance there. I put a shot on it didn't work. Ooh. Frost, I need you to jump at this. It's okay, I got you. Not gone very far, but it'll be good enough. He can't read this, actually. Ooh, it's okay. Actually sets up a solo play. In the heavens? Oh my goodness, no way! Oh my! What the? How in the world did I get that? What the heck? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, how did I get that? I can't... My goodness! I can't believe I got that. Holy! Yeah, maybe I should go pro again. Maybe I should go and play competitively again. Oh my goodness. Well, GG's, Frosted. That was a nice way to end it, wasn't it? As we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining. That was a good way to end it. I'm happy that we ended it that way. GG's there, my man. And GG's there, Frosted. Yeah, we're gonna go end this one. Thank you all so much. See you all on a different night. I got some matches tomorrow. You guys will see it soon. Yeah, we keep it going.